Hi, I'm Mindy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you all of the many books I want to read in August. There's over 20 of them, and it's more of a pile of possibilities at this point. I don't really get to all the books that I want to, but I always have a plan. Big plans. I have 2 events that I want to participate. No, 3, right? 3 events that I am participating in August. There's Indie Author August, hosted by Kevin Towle, where the only prompt is to read at least 2 indie author written books. There's Garbaugust, hosted by Criminale, where the focus is to read trashy books. And then Book for the Summer Reading Challenge, created by Covers with Cassidy, which is a Romantasy reading challenge. So that, along with all of the many book clubs I love to join, and the ARCs that I want to read, I've got a lot going on. But what can I say? I'm a joiner, and I love it. I love participating in everything that all the amazing booktubers have to offer. I'm going to start with Indie Author August. And there's 2 books that I am definitely going to be reading for Indie Author August. But I have a bunch more picked out just in case I have time. Never know, it could happen. But the ones I definitely am reading are The Con Season by Adam Caesar, which was independently published by his own label that he created, Black T-shirt books. Con Season I started on August 31st, and it's actually the last book I had to read for Summer Spooks, which I believe I had a few days in August to read for that as well. Summer Spooks was hosted by E.D. Lewis Reviews, so I'm counting the Con Season for that as well as Indie Author August. And the other book that I am positive I will get to for Indie Author August is Garbology, which is an anthology of epic trash, which is also my pick for Garbaugust. So I meant to read Garbology last year, but I didn't get to it. I just on August 1st got Trash Tales, which is the next trashy anthology. But yeah, I'm gonna read Garbology and hopefully get to Trash Tales next year. I've picked out some more books from booktube channels. Like all of the books I pick for Indie Author August are from people that have booktube channels. They might not be super active right now. I've had some of these books a while. Here's the next one. Half Human Heroes, a fantasy anthology. Not all heroes look the part. Edited by Jeremy Fee. Jeremy Fee has a booktube channel, and the people included in here, most of them have booktube channels, if not all. Booktube and AuthorTube, and Bookstagram and Twitter. Like Philip Chase, Dane Cobain, Jeremy Fee, Margaret Pinard, David Wiley. Yeah. Great channels represented there. Here's another one, The Ghosts of Dark Hollow by R. St. Clair. Regina's Haunted Library is her booktube channel. This is a YA ghost story. Road Narrows by Brian Boyer, who has a YouTube channel. I guess it would be AuthorTube. It also talks about books sometimes. This is horror. Of course. I love horror. Okay. And Poking Holes. Stories by Juan Valencia. Illustrations by Jared Sarney. And this is the hardcover edition. Poking Holes. Short story collection. Like dark, disturbing horror. Oh yeah, and his booktube channel is Plagued by Visions. All of the booktube channels will be linked down below. And okay, next is Booked for the Summer Reading Challenge. The books I hope to read for that in August are Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. This is part of my plan to test out the waters of Romantasy and see if I like it. I think I do so far. I've read a couple. And the other one I'm reading in August is From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I read a book by her before and really liked it. It was more of a sci-fi romance. It was like aliens. Let's see, but I really like that, so we'll see. Next is The Million Book Clubs. I love book clubs. I'm going to start with all of the book clubs that I want to read along with on the Bookish Drummer's Discord. He has so many going. I don't even try to do all of them. But there's a lot that I want to do this month, including The Marriage Act by John Mars, which I believe is a sci-fi thriller for the John Mars read-along. There's The Butcher's Masquerade by Matt Dinniman, which is book 5 in the Dungeon Crawler Carl series that I've been reading along with them. Full Dark No Stars by Stephen King is our Stephen King read-along pick for August. Oh, here it is. Full Dark No Stars. I am especially likely to participate in the book club if I already own the book. I've heard amazing things of this collection. And if it's dark stories, I'm probably going to like them. Next is Howling Dark by Christopher Rucchio, which is book 2, the Sun Eater series. I am way behind on that read-along, but I just can't quite keep up with the pace of all the read-alongs on the Bookish Drummer Discord. So yeah, I'm starting book 2, and I think they're on the 4th book or something. Oh well. And finally, The Tyrant's Law by Daniel Abraham, which is book 3 in the Dagger and the Coin series. This is the only one that I do not own, so I'll be checking it out from the library. And I'm looking forward to that. I think they are on book 4 and I'm starting 3. That's okay. Also, I'd love to read Sphere by Michael Crichton, which is the pick for Fright Club, hosted by Cliff's Dark Gems and Secrets Read. And that's an underwater thriller, sci-fi thriller. I think that's what Michael Crichton writes. I've heard of it, and I'm looking forward to reading more Michael Crichton. I've only read the Jurassic Park books. Let's see. I'd like to read The Omen by David Seltzer, which is the Midnight Book and Movie Society book for August, hosted by Simon Slashers, which is a movie novelization, or maybe it came first. I'm not really positive on that. Either way, I'm excited to read The Omen. If it is a novelization, I will count that for Garbaugust as well. Sweet. Awesome. The movie, by the way, the movie for the Midnight Book and Movie Society is Eraserhead this month. So I'll be trying to watch Eraserhead this month, as well as The Omen. Yeah, might as well watch the movie after I read the book. Next book club is Death by TBR, which is hosted by Kelly Hooked on Books and Fiber Artsy. And their book this month is One Perfect Couple by Ruth Ware. And I've been meaning to read Ruth Ware for so long, and I have not read any of her books, even though they all sound so good and they're all really popular, and somehow this is the first one. I've already started it and I'm almost done with it since I'm filming this on the 3rd of August, and I am really enjoying it. It is a great summer thriller about a couple that go on a reality TV show on an island, and then disaster strikes and it becomes a story of survival on this isolated island. So good. I could also read The Memory Police by Yoko Ogawa, which is also a quarterly book club hosted by Kelly Hooked on Books. I love Yoko Ogawa's books. This is pretty much the only one I haven't read yet, so I need to get on that. I'm really looking forward to it. Next book club is the Spinebreakers book club, which is another quarterly book club hosted by Brad Proctor, and the book is King of Ashes by S.A. Cosby. I had this on my July list, but I didn't quite get to it, so since it's a quarterly read-along, I have more time. So hopefully be getting to King of Ashes in August. Next is The Bewitching by Sylvia Moreno Garcia, which is the pick for the Creepy Book Club hosted by Nightmare Maven. This is her brand new release, and witches. I'm looking forward to it. Sounds great. I will always give a witchy book a try. And the last book club pick was Little Heaven by Nick Cutter, and this is the pick for the Jason's Weird Reads book club. This is Nick Cutter's cult book, and it's kind of a Western, or like old Western times, I think. Have had this on my shelves for way too long and finally reading it. So excited. Great pick. And now the last 2 books on my August TBR are arcs. I am actually in the middle of 2 of the July arcs that I had picked to read in July, but I'm not quite done with those. So as I finish those, then I'll be adding these 2 in. The first one is An Unbreakable World by Ren Hutchings. This is a science fiction heist novel, and I am so excited. This book is coming out September 9th, and I can't wait to read it. It's about a thief who gets kidnapped to do like this epic heist thing, I think. Oh my, I'm so excited. And it's very science fiction, like in space opera type thing. And the last arc is actually a nonfiction book, Watching Evil Dead, Unearthing the Radiant Artist Within by Josh Mallerman, which comes out September 16th. So I want to get started on that one, and it is a writing book, I think, about writing horror. And I am dabbling in writing, so I am looking forward to reading it. And yeah, I love Josh Mallerman's books, so hopefully this one won't be an exception. I need to read more nonfiction, that's for sure. So those are all of the many, many books that I will have to choose from reading in August. Hopefully I can get to a lot of them. Let me know if you've read any of these books, what you thought of them, and I'll be back very soon with another book-related video. Thanks. Bye.